The research we're doing here is using virtual reality to help with pain and anxiety. In this case, specifically for patients going through knee replacement surgery. While pain and anxiety are great to reduce in their own right, this research also addresses opioid use and really the opioid epidemic. If we can reduce the pain and the opioids that we need, then it will hopefully reduce eventual opioid addiction. My name is Joshua Bureau, and I'm a PhD student in the Human Interaction Lab here at Clemson University. The app that we've created here combines really 3 or so fields of research. One is virtual reality, which has been used in acute pain and anxiety as a distraction in a lot of research. Biofeedback, we're specifically using heart rate variability biofeedback, which is supposed to help with parasympathetic regulation and has all these benefits. And nature restoration theory or attention restoration theory, this idea that looking at nature helps with also engaging that parasympathetic regulation that is beneficial for a number of reasons.
The virtual environment places the user sitting on a beach, looking out on the horizon. From there, they can turn to their left or their right and see different palm trees and waves crashing. They can hear different sounds like the wind or different birds. We decided to go with the beach because it's kind of an open look, so people won't feel like they're in a confined space. As well as there's a lot of blues and greens in a beach, and studies have shown that blues and greens are more relaxing colors in general. We also went with the beach because there's a lot of variables that we can control, whether it be the waves or the wind or the sunset, that can all reflect the state of the user. My name is Courtney Linder. I'm a PhD student in the Human Interaction Lab at Clemson University.
The environment also displays to the user 2 sine waves. One is the optimal sine wave at which they should be breathing, and the other is their actual breathing rate in that moment. The goal is for them to match their sine wave to the optimal one. We gather this data through a bionomatics pack device, which allows us to get the heart rate, the galvanic skin response, so the skin conductance, as well as their breathing rate. This is that biofeedback element that we're adding to the virtual environment.
As the user matches their breathing to that optimal sine wave, they will see a decrease in their breathing rate. Most people breathe between 12 to 20 breaths per minute, and we are trying to get them down to 5.5 to 6 breaths per minute. The reason for this being that as people breathe deeper and breathe slower, they activate that parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for producing a relaxing instinct for people. As they relax, their heart rate variability actually increases, which is what we want. Naturally, your heart has fluctuations as it beats, so it goes slower and faster, and that fluctuation is an indicator of that parasympathetic nervous system activation. Then, once again, as the user reaches that optimal breathing, the state will be reflected in the environment. Due to the nature of this application being done in virtual reality and trying to display it here as a video, you don't get the full effect of those environment changes.
So really quickly, you're going to see a 30-second sunset sped up so you can see how that change looks in the environment. And along with this, you'd probably hear some noise changes which don't come through in this video.
One of the most unique and enjoyable aspects of this project is that all of the grad students in the lab are involved, which means we get to bounce ideas off each other, learn together, and we have a fun time doing it.